back after 5,000 miles, changing our oil filter on the Duramax. And you're gonna see the oil. We did the engine flush. We put in the Signature Series motor oil. So it takes about 5 minutes to change your filter. And after this, we're gonna go about 15,000 miles, but we're gonna do oil analysis. We're gonna gather a little oil analysis here. We got our oil analysis bottle. We're just gonna top it off a little bit, make sure it's good. And she-boo-boo. New filter, this is the AMSOIL filter, 99% efficiency at 20 microns. Good for up to 25,000 miles of normal driving, 15,000 miles of severe service. Now, the only reason why we're changing this at 5,000 is to get all the old carbon buildup out of the motor, and that way it'll run a lot smoother. So we're gonna prime this up. Throw in a little oil. When you change your filter, you lose about half a quart because this holds about a quarter of a quart, and then this, you have about a quarter of a quart that comes out. So we'll just top her off, get her all nice and lubed up, just like so. Now we're good for another 15,000 miles. 0.33 quart of our 100% synthetic max duty diesel Signature Series. Up to 6 times better wear protection than the Detroit industry diesel standard. Cylinder scuffing. So this is really, really next level film strength compared to your OEM style motor oils. Synthetic, they're actually synthetic blend, and they can label a full synthetic when it's only 25% synthetic. So this is 100% synthetic. We're just adding our 0.33 quart, and that's it. We're ready for another 15,000 miles. Show you the oil level here at 5,000 miles on the Signature Series oil. And we're exactly right there at the top. Changed our filter, we're right here 3/4 of the way to the top. We changed our filter and added our half a quart. This is our Duramax engine after 5,000 miles. And this is the OEM style oil. This is a mobile Delvac that was used. And this is the miles on the unit, 135,000 miles. And this is all our wear metals, which are very low, which is good. All your standard anti-wear additives are good here. The only thing that was a little low was the viscosity at 100 degrees Celsius. And what happens is as the oil breaks down, it loses its viscosity. And that's how you lose your film strength. So changing it at 5,000 was a good idea. This was recommended. You could go up to 7,000 possibly on the next oil change. However, in the high heat in Vegas, the oil breaks down exponentially. For every 18 degrees hotter, the oil oxidizes at double the rate. So it's an exponential breakdown. So if you go and push it, you can burn 2 quarts of oil the last 1,000 miles as the film strength depletes. That's where you always want to keep oil with you, and you want to watch pushing an OEM style oil to 10,000 miles. Why you get a lot of mechanics, they say don't ever go 10,000, even though this oil is good to 7. That's why they say is how quickly it breaks down. The fuel dilution is 0.5%, which is extremely low for this vehicle. The industry average is about 2%. This engine's running really good. Here are universal averages of wear metal, and you can see that the truck here on Mobile Delvac was actually quite a bit lower than some of the industry averages, which is really good. We're going to come back in 5,000 miles and show you the oil analysis results of AMSOIL at 5,000 miles. A heavy cleanup dose of our Injector Clean Plus Cetane Boost. This cleans dirty injectors, lubricates your fuel pump, increases cetane up to 8 points when you run a heavy cleanup dose, which we're going to run. That would be about 1.5 bottles, but instead of saving half a bottle and having it possibly leak all over the place, we're just going to shove the whole thing in. Here we go. So you run this every full tank as a maintaining dose, and then you can run this every 3,000 to 5,000 miles as a heavy cleanup dose. Stick to the 5,000. And that's it. You saw how easy it is to change your oil filter. You can change it at about 12,500 miles once your whole system's cleaned out with the AMSOIL. The reason why we did it at 5,000 is because of the old oil he had in there had mineral deposits. We got all that carbon out. We're running the Signature Series motor oil. This is our AMSOIL oil sample at 5,000 miles, which will be back. So definitely subscribe so you can come back and see us show you the results on this compared to the Dello motor oil, which is like an OEM style. Anything you want to say, Rod, about how it's been running so far?
I think it's been running fantastic. I'm actually excited about what my truck is doing now. I'm getting at least 1.5 to 2.5 miles per gallon. It doesn't sound like a lot, but when you only get 7 or 8 miles per gallon pulling a heavy trailer, you get to 8 or 9 miles to the gallon. 1,000 miles a week, I'm saving a ton of fuel. So I'm really excited about the new things we're doing with my truck. Check
out this video here in the middle. That is the first engine flush oil change we did to get his truck to this point. We'll see you back next time right here on Synthetic Oil Protection. Cheers to protection, protection, protection.